Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Good wherever you are. Hi, 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 hi. Today, we are playing Alan Wake. Alan Wake, the one, the first, the beginning, the only. For now, the only. But soon there will be two. Soon there will be an Alan Wake 2. And that is why we are playing Alan Wake 1. Okay, so, brand new game series. First we play Alan Wake. Then it has 2 DLCs. And then we play Alan Wake's American Nightmare, little side game that came out. It wasn't very popular, but it's still canon. So then after that we play Control, completely separate video game, completely separate series, but takes place in the same universe and is very related to Alan Wake, especially one of its DLCs, which we will also be playing. And then we should have, if I calculated everything correctly, we should finish right on time for Alan Wake 2. Actually, no, that's not true anymore, because Alan Wake 2 was originally coming out on October 17th. Then they moved it. They moved it 10 days back. So now it's coming out on October 27th, so we may actually have a little bit of extra time. Although now that I think about it, I also might have forgotten to take into account the playtime for the 4 DLCs that we'll need to get through. So we'll see what happens. It's not the first time that I've had a deadline and self-imposed and then had to, rush through, add an extra hour onto every stream for, a few weeks. Not the first time that's happened. Certainly won't be the last time. We'll see how it goes. A lot of time between now and then. Not a time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. It'll be fine. Anyway, more interesting, more important news. Actually, about the same level of interesting. More interesting? It's interesting. It's all interesting. I am now a Twitch affiliate. Which means you now all have access to sound alerts, which I set up yesterday, and hopefully they're working. I guess you need... so I don't know how Twitch works, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. But I think how it works is if you watch me and if you comment and you do stuff, you earn points, reward points, and you can redeem those points for little things that you can interact with me and make me do and stuff like that. And one of them, sound alerts. So I'm actually going to play the first sound alert, test sound alert to make sure it's all working. The inaugural sound alert.
Well, that's no ordinary rabbit. That's the most foul, cruel, and bad-tempered rodent you ever set eyes on. That rabbit's got a vicious streak a mile wide. It's a killer. Look at the bones.
Look at the bones. I should have bones. I should have a lair. I should have a lair. One thing I would love to do if I start making some money off of YouTubing is put it back into stuff I'd love to have a background for when I'm not playing it. Oh, thanks, Veloraptor. I'd love to have a background that's my rabbit hutch, and I can have little trophies from all the different game series that I played. I could have a flashlight from Alan Wake. I could have the Blades of Chaos from God of War. I could have a lightsaber from Star Wars, etc., etc. And I should have bones in the corner. Just inexplicable. I never comment on them, just bones in the corner. Monty Python reference. Well, actually, I guess this counts as commenting on them and why they're there. Forget this happened. Forget it happened. Anyway, now, without further ado, it is time to begin the Alan Wake. I am awake. I'll be playing with the controller. It's a bit of an arbitrary decision, but whatever.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim...
I forgot how
keeps
wordy
asking
this game
why,
is.
But there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
I am a writer. I am an awake writer. I write sometimes.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream
I
unsettled
write
me.
D&D campaigns
It was
mostly.
wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream.
I have a dream.
Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
I forgot that happened.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
You don't know that he was a hitchhiker, though. It might have just been some guy.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Hey, no body, no problem. If they can't find a body, they can't convict you.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episode 1.
I
Night.
was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Reverse your controls. No. You can change camera settings in the menu. Blah, 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 blah. There's always a man. There's always a city. There's always a lighthouse. You know the thing I said? If they can't find a body, the police can't convict you? That is actually not a real thing, but it is a thing that
I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
It's not a real thing, but there is I believe it was a German serial killer who thought that was a real thing. What does it say? Wait, I can't get, how do I get, have you seen this man called blah 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 blah. Main Cove Point Lighthouse. This podcast I listen to that does a lot of true crime stuff, and that man is back. Whoa! Oh! Okay.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
No.
You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
I hope you like ghost stories, Miss Swan. You're in one.
In your books, if it wasn't for your editor, you'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic
Anyway.
How's it, Ryder?
QR code. I have no idea where that leads.
That's all you're good for. Just look at
A to jump. But how do you run? I remember there being a dash button. Dodge it. Yeah, that's it. Left button. That button. Okay.
you can't
Yeah. This is actually the reason that I decided to play it with a controller. Because you often need to dodge.
Hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
It's because you often need to dodge in like certain directions, and I feel like having a joystick makes it a little bit easier to pick up
die by the
direction
hands of
quickly.
your own creation.
Whereas if you're playing with WSD, I don't poop my snoot. Snoot is not for pooping. Anyway, with WSD, you only have access to 4 cardinal directions. No, not the ears. No. Stop touching me.
This way!
And that guy too. Where'd he go?
Hurry!
There he is. He's a tornado now. He decided he wants to be a tornado.
Mr. Wink, it's me. Play Stewart, remember?
No, I don't.
Decide. There's no time to lose.
Okay. Clay Stewart. Oh. Bye, Clay.
Oh no! Stop! No!
the end of Clay Stewart. Whoever he was.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Is there anything good on television? Oh, there is! Tom the Poet. Does this remind anybody else of Evil Dead? Oh!
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Okay, let's get out. Nope, can't get out. Oh, ow!
Follow the light.
Find the lady of the light. Oh,
You are hurt.
yes.
You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
That's what I'm trying to do. Stay in the safe haven until you are completely healed.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Not at all.
My light.
Okay. Oh, he's got a magical bridge building theme. It's like a Lego game.
To teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Take the light. The flashlight.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Burning. Burn. Oh, wait. Oh, insert battery. Darkness burned.
Did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy.
Enemy.
Take the gun.
Enemy of my enemy is me. Be dead. Cool, I win.
You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Okay, bye, mysterious light.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe
You want to
place
be my
on Earth.
enemy? Are you my rival? Are you Gary Oak to my Ash Ketchum? Oh, I got an achievement.
This way, and now I'm gonna
Oh, bye. Oh. There's more of them. Hello. Eh. And double tap. Is that a double tap? Wait, what's a double tap? It's double tap just when you shoot him in the head twice. Open sesame. Flare gun. Cool. It's like a rocket launcher in this game. I remember that.
dead, just like
And rocket launcher. Nice. And no, I don't want to die. I will choose not to die.
I can keep this up forever.
Tornado's back. Did you just quote Steve Rogers at me? Just tell me I can do this all day. Oh. I've got to hear you say I could do this all day. You know, they actually made at Disney's California Adventure. Oh, double tap means making sure they're dead. Like shooting in the head, just to be sure. Okay. I'll make sure to double tap them from now on. Or make them explode. So at California Adventure, they actually made a live stage show of Rogers the Musical. It's half an hour long, and they go through basically the first Captain America movie and Avengers, and then cliff notes for the rest of Steve Rogers' adventures. And it's a musical, and there's songs, and there's singing and dancing, and Nick Fury's in it. And he has a great number summarizing all of the different Avengers. You can see it on YouTube, just Rogers the Musical, California Adventure. I think that it was a limited time run and that it's already gone, I believe.
He's here.
He's here!
Wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
I did like it. It was
Anything more
good,
than
city
dozed
clean,
off would be news for everyone.
Marvel fun.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Meanwhile, in the Stephen King inspired story, welcome to our substitute for Gary, Maine, which is where most of Stephen King's stories take place. But instead, we are in the Pacific Northwest. A little town that... you know what? The name of it was just on the bridge a second ago, and I've already forgotten it. I think Bright Falls? Is that the name of it? Sounds right. Yeah, there it is. Bright Falls. Also, wait, wasn't there a train just coming the other direction? Man, I am having a bad memory for details lately. Seems generic. Yeah, but that's kind of the point.
We're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello.
Hello there. You picked
Hi.
some time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest sounds
Huh?
painfully
Hear
generic.
that, honey?
Who's CJ?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm
Mr.
on
Maine.
vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard
Spoilers,
track
he won't be
to
discreet.
find, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of
Alice.
really good ones. And I see you made a friend.
Who's
That's
this?
Cute.
Right.
Hey, who are you?
Yuppies. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
Hi, Luna.
Fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al.
Not even
I'll
settling,
come
we're
back
just
later
here.
to Make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem.
Technically, we haven't even arrived.
Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
Bye, Barry. Love you.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
I'll bet he said it in a rude way.
Alan, we're here.
Oh,
Come on,
deer
let's get
float.
to the car.
It's Rudolph. Wait, I don't want to get back to the car yet. I want to see us pull into the dock. Hey, wait a minute. Who's driving this boat? Oh, he's up there. I was like, who's driving the boat?
You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements.
I did get affiliate.
I'll even carry the bags. All
I
you
have sound alerts
to do is
now.
cute butt into the
I'm quite
car
happy about it.
and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
They're kinda cute together. Calling each other mean names and stuff.
Get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Thanks, Luna. You're so sweet.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
You're gonna kill Rudolph.
Alan,
Says
thank you
Creative
for coming
Cauldron.
here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
It's a little diner.
Places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it.
I love a little diner.
All your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay.
Count us into two things
Good for
only.
you.
Gears and Alan Wake. Yeah!
Try the coffee.
Right.
Just
So
don't
much for
blame me
quiet
when you fall
vacation.
in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
What's up, what he's holding?
Rusty here is no
It just
longer
says Alan Wake.
nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Oh, who's these guys?
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
I'm on the case.
But both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself
Coconut.
a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack.
Hey-ya! Hey! Yeah! Oh.
You put the
Hey-ya!
coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because
Now that's
we're
what I'm
brothers,
talking
don't think I
about.
won't
Yes.
murder.
Hey, stop talking.
That's it. I've died and gone to hell.
Lime in the coconut. Drink a bowl. Lime in the coconut. That's a good song. I don't know what he's complaining about. Oh. Coffee thermos. Collectible. 100 of them. Gotta find all of them. Hey. You're looking at the spooky hallway?
Go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
Okay.
You don't
I
want to
didn't want
die,
to wait.
do you?
I wanted to
What?
find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible.
He didn't
The waitress
listen.
was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Okay, I'm going down the spooky hallway. Hello? Hello? Bathroom Barry?
Hello?
No, his name's Carl. Bathroom Carl?
Stuckey?
Bathroom Stucky? You don't want your bathroom to be stucky.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
He's spooky.
And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Spooky morning widow person
Cauldron
who
Lake is a special
follows me
place.
around.
Very
Your
inspiring.
gaze. Also, where did you come from? Were you in the ladies' bathroom? I don't know. Where are you? How did you... Alright, bye, spooky lady.
This could be arranged.
Have fun with your spooky hallway.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that, Well, we didn't get your name.
Sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. It's good to see you.
Who's Tom? Is he Tom?
You wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
Am I Tom? Okay, I'm Tom, I guess. Alright, bye, Grandpas. See ya.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Ah, okay. Well, good luck to you with that, in that case.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye-bye! Shoot,
Mission
I forget your name.
accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Wait! But if he has the key,
That diner
then
was
what did I pick up? Dun dun dun!
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years.
2
Not since
years?
my last book.
Not even a word? Start with your name. That's a word.
It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks
Let's write the word Alan again.
might want to look up every once in a while.
Alan.
Those stars winking
Alan.
down at you.
Alan.
It's pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
All work and no play makes Alan a dull boy. Just write that over and over again. Writer's block is crippling. Crippling block.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
The
Don't
sign is kind of a piece of
I'll get you
crap.
inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before
Bird.
sunset.
Word. Word. Oh. Bird-leg cabin. Wait, is that a T? Bird-leg cabin? Captain? Captain? That very clearly looks like a T. And this is just unfortunate wood texturing. I kind of want to believe that whoever wrote that sign just didn't know how to spell cabin.
Come on, here we go.
Why do I have to do that to open and lock?
It's dark
Alright,
in
whatever.
there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Okay. Power on
Anyone here?
for my thalassophobic wife. Wait, is that the right phobia?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
What is the fear of the dark? Is it thalassophobia? No, I think thalassophobia is the fear of the ocean. No, nyctophobia. That's fear of the dark. That's the right. I remember that. Nyctophobia. Nyctophobic wife.
The lights are on! Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that.
Well, I guess I don't have a look
It
around
was a
after all.
beautiful place.
I do it via cutscene.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
But that all changed one night. Didn't this game have, like... When did this game come out? I remember they had really good, like, lighting and god rays and stuff. before most games did, because it was an important part of their, their whole deal. I wonder how this game would have been with, whatchamacallit, cell shaded? No, with, what the hell is the name of the fancy lighting that they have these days that you need a super fancy graphics card for? Ray trace lighting. If they had ray trace lighting back in these days, I wonder how it would work. Actually, Alan Wake 2 comes out in a little bit, and it probably will have ray trace lighting. I won't be able to have it, though. My graphics card is not good enough for that. I'd have to get a new graphics card. Fish!
Honey?
There's no plaque attached to this fish. Oh. Okay, it's sitting on those two wood beams. Normally there's like a big wood plaque behind it.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Thomas Zane, kept from sleep. Thomas Zane, The Labyrinth of Me. That one's too hard to read. Thomas Zane, In Her Dreams to Prevail. Coat hangers. Thermos! 2 down, 98 to go. Bird! Get away from here!
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll
Snapping?
Rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phone.
He promised.
You're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Well, hello, Rose.
Oh, Rose, that was her name.
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it?
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile. The old
low
girl
profile
played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
No, I'm not looking for Alice. I'm looking for thermoses. Al.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Oh, you have no idea. Choosing a thermos as your collectible is such a weird choice. You know, I never thought about it before, but yeah, that is kind of a random choice. I guess thermos because coffee? Diner? Coffee? Thermos? You know what? I'm sure it made sense at the time. You know what it is? It's probably one of those decisions you had to be there for.
I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
I like surprises, but I don't like the anticipation of surprises. Hello, Pants.
Well, hello there.
I'm not
Goodbye,
surprised.
Pants.
It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
Wait.
Alan?
I saw the lady.
No, just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Thanks, Nook. Also, hi, Nook.
God damn it. I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it.
Why is he laughing?
Alice? Alice?
Alice!
Alice!
Run out! Run, Alan!
All the lights were out.
Birds!
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell?
I'm trying to run, but I'm getting tired. I run slow when I'm tired.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Into the water. Spoilers, that's a bad idea.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
This isn't the water.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Something terrible.
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Stranded in the Pacific Northwest somewhere. Crashed car, no phone. But there must be a road nearby. Oh. Because there is a billboard. Alright then. We're off! We're off on a grand adventure.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
It doesn't seem that far away. Well, except for the giant gap in the lake. I mean, not lake, that's a river. That's not a lake, that's a river. Okay, so yeah, maybe a hike. Maybe a bit of a hike. Alright then.
Damn.
Oh. Goodbye, car! Was that my car? I don't remember what my car looked like. Nice, relaxing hike through the woods in the middle of the dark.
Hello?
In the middle of the night. With this mysterious light for company.
Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
A book that he can't remember writing. Let's see.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Departure by Alan Wake.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
I am awake. And then there's a whole bunch of missing pages. And that's another collectible. This one is a bit more on point because he's a writer and you're looking for manuscript pages. And I don't know how many I'll find. They can be all over the place and they can be hard to find. I'm definitely not going to find all of them for sure. But it's okay. You don't need to find them all. That's why they're collectibles. Collectibles. You know, I just realized something.
Anybody there?
Oh.
Please, I've been in an accident.
I think this whole story, this whole game, might actually be based on a Stephen King story. Not a Stephen King story, a story about Stephen King. So, Stephen King used to have a bit of a drug problem, right?
Good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Okay, so Stephen King used to have a bit of a drug problem, right? And so, one day, one weekend, one Friday, his family was going to, like, hang out with the grandparents or something. They were going away for the weekend. So he decided he was gonna do a little coke and get some writing done.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
So, on Friday, he sat down with...
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Nightfall. Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair Darn squirrel!
Carl Stuckey, weren't you in my dream? Wait, no. No, you were the guy... You're the owner of the cabin who didn't give me the keys. Anyway, so Stephen King, on Friday, he sat down in front of his typewriter. He had a bag of Coke with him. He did one line. Then he blacked out and he woke up on Monday with a finished manuscript and a story called Cujo. He woke up on Monday with no Coke and a finished manuscript called Cujo that he had no memory of writing. And that is the story of how Stephen King wrote Cujo. See ya, Carl! Okay, that's clearly a Shining reference right there.
Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Oh, hey! They called it out themselves. Sponsored by Energizer. You know what? Everybody who streams this game should get a little piece of that dollar. Energizer sponsor dollar.
Trying. It's the latest thing. In
yes.
Wrightville Sheriff's Station.
Hello?
Aww. That's cheating. Wait. That's also cheating. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Well, goodbye, house. Is it so wrong to expect a game to be fair?
More of them.
Come into the light. Ah! I can't see him. There's too much light. Double tap. Okay, triple tap.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Can I pick up the chainsaw?
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
What? Oh my god, they know! They know who's playing! Now that's some real contextual stuff for a game. They know who's playing. Wow. Did not expect that. Maybe Deerfest celebrates the start of deer season, so it's not time yet.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Accurate.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life.
Oh,
she watched
no.
as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Aww. Sorry, Rose. Okay, where to now? This way. Don't get electrocuted. Where to... Oh! Traveling at the speed of cutscene.
What the hell was that?
Hello? Spooky whoosh?
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Dude says he hasn't written in 2 years. That's a kind of a lie, because he's narrating his own life as it happens. Thermos! You know, I don't remember if you get something for collecting all these thermoses. It might just be an achievement. Man, I remember there was a period of time in my life. It was a dark time to be a gamer. They put collectibles in their games. And the only thing you would get for, like, collecting 1,000,000 objects was an achievement. Ah, dark times. Dark times indeed. Used to be... Where'd that guy go? Used to be... You collected 100-somethings in a game, you get a cool gun, or a costume, or something, some kind of content.
Still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
What about the cape in Assassin's Creed for all those feathers? Yeah, but at least it was a cape. At least it did something. At least you got something. It wasn't just an achievement. It was a silly reward, but it was a reward at least. If you wanted to play on hard mode, then you get the cape. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, exactly. Hard mode. Oh. 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 It's paint that only reacts to light. Okay. Let's see where it wants me to go. And then where? Up here? All paint reacts to light. You, come on.
Taken. They're taken.
Taken are filled with darkness. Arrow. Color without light just looks... Come on, you know what I mean. Stop being like that.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
I got some batteries. Can I jump over this thing? Can I please jump over this thing? Thank you. Ow! Okay, so I can jump onto that thing, but not the other thing. Fine, 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 fine. Stop being like what? Pedantic? No. I get off on feeling right. Well, okay, fine. You're technically right. But I don't have to like it.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Wish I had that guy with the staircase building beam power. That would make this so much easier. Yoink, yoinkity, yoink. And... I see something in the darkness. I see a green... Hello, boys. I'm sure you're wondering why I called this meeting to order. Oh, battery. Ow, 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 ow. Reloading, reloading, reloading. Double tap. I'm not sure why I'm all of a sudden obsessed with double tap. Who the blue hell is Alan Wake? He's this guy! He's a stand-in for Stephen King. You know, I'm sure they wanted to make a game about Stephen King, but then they were like, no, he's too expensive. Let's make up our own Stephen King. But yeah, he's basically Stephen King. Oh, another manuscript page. Okay, so Alan Wake is a writer. He wrote this.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
He's a bit flowery with his wording, but he does paint an elegant picture. Oh, a shotgun! Yes, please. Yes, sir. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now we're in business. I see he's going with the curfew, new typeface. Well, it was just a typewriter. I do like shotguns. They're cool and they go bang. They're big. Although, if I'm honest, I think I like automatics better. Although the best ones, rocket launchers. Rocket launchers for sure. And they have kind of rocket launchers in this game. It's flare guns. Flare guns equals rocket launcher. What about an automatic shotgun? They have those? That's a thing? Ah, man, there's a thermos. I don't want to go down again, but, I'm not gonna collect all the thermoses. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's a collectible. It's there. I have to collect them. Shaddies are always the champs of survival horror games. They are. They is. They am. I call shotgun. Bam. No, I call shotgun. Bam. You'd think more people would make jokes about shotgunning a car, shotgunning with a shotgun. But I almost died. No, but I almost fell and broke my legs.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night.
What a
I know
night.
most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around,
Is it a Smurf Thermos?
step
Smurf
outside
box
for
with
a
Smurf
spell
Thermos.
and breathe in deep.
I don't think it's a Smurf Thermos. I think it's a
Sky is crystal
plaid
clear.
thermos.
The forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late.
Oh! I found a rocket launcher! Basically. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but half the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that,
Wait! Are they talking about me?
my number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh no! How did you get so many points so early? Okay, 5 minutes, no shotgun. Alright, what time is it now? Okay, 5 minutes, no shotgun. Okay, I'm at 53 minutes now. No shotgun until 50...
The gas station was closer now, its light
8
welcoming
minutes.
in the darkness.
Paul makes the best forms in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cartridge.
What, she said I can do this with without a shotgun so easy. If you were smart, you would have banned the flashlight. No, you gotta do no shotty during the fight. Yeah. I'm on a pistol. Revolver. Ah! Okay, maybe this won't be so easy. Wait. Oh. Gotta get good. Just wanted to ban that thing that made you excited. But don't worry, because I can save up ammo for shotgun. So you just did me a favor. Because now I'll have more ammo for the next fight. Also, I have no idea how you got so many points so early. I didn't know points could accumulate that fast. I thought people were just gonna run around for 5 minutes without getting into a... What is this Dead by Daylight? Is there no shotgun in Dead by Daylight? Also, where am I going? Oh! Hello! Hey, oh, whoa, whoa! And bam, bam, bam! Triple tap! Any more peoples around? Hello? Hello? No peoples? Oh, there's peoples. Ah, man. You know, it'd be very handy right now. A shotgun. Hey. I see you. I can't hit anything. There we are. Ow! Fluff you! Sneaking up behind me like that. Health recovery. Ah, sweet, delicious light. He's a steam cube during his drug years. Just running around the woods of Maine, shooting his shadows. I don't know if you're here for it, but I was telling my favorite Stephen King story. My favorite story about Stephen King. Which is the story of how he wrote Cujo. It might be bullcrap. Oh, wow. Thanks, Ms. Manon. Oh, wait. Hold on. I can do a thing. I just learned this. Hold on. I can do a shout out. Okay, so slash shout out at Ms. So many Z's. Ms. Manon. Is to select recent messages sent by this user. Yep, yes? Oh, I haven't followed. Hey, it's going good. I'm an affiliate now, and it's crazy. Okay, let's see. So, I am currently unable to use the shotgun thanks to one of my followers telling me that I can't use the shotgun for 5 minutes. Which is about to run out. I have 1 more minute of it left, and I'm in the middle of a combat. Oh, chat pause due to scroll. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, I think I missed that. Yeah, okay. Oh, whoa! Ah, he was right next to me! Ow! Okay, come here. Whoa! Haha! Turns out I can dodge sometimes. Whoa! Sometimes. I was very excited about the shotgun. But 20 more seconds and I can use it. Alright, come on. Where are you guys? I can use the shotgun in 5 seconds. Where are you? Alright, time's up. Shotgun time. Well, look at that. It's shotgun o'clock. Come out of hiding. They would try to disappoint me by just not appearing anymore. Wait, why are there such long gaps in between the times enemies showing up? Well, it is only the first level. Am I maybe supposed to be going somewhere? Oh, a thermos. Also, thermoses are collectibles in this game for some reason. We haven't figured out why. We realize that it's a bit random of a choice. Oh, nope, that's a tree. I thought that was a bad guy. No, you're just a weird-shaped tree. Alright, I think maybe the enemies have done spawning, and maybe I'm supposed to be doing something else. Well, I guess follow my mini-map. Reach the gas station. Oh! I see something in the distance. It's a manuscript page. Yoink! Is the gas station up here? And batteries, revolver ammo. Let's see. Paint! Paint, 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 paint. Paint. Paint there. Oh, paint there. Here. Paint. Flare gun! Flare gun's even better than shotgun. Flare gun's basically a rocket launcher. Alright, now where to? Gas station. There's a cat. Oh! How do you do it? It's probably cartoon thermoses. Cartoon childhood lunchboxes are highly collectible, and having the thermos included with the lunchbox raised the value of them immensely. I mean, I don't doubt it. It's just they look very plaid to me. Actually, I think maybe I can look at them. No, I can only read manuscript pages. Well, I'll remind me to take a good look next time I see one, and I will try not to forget. And bam! Bam! And reload, 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 reload. Bam! Yeah! Shotgun wings. They're also, like, in the middle of nowhere on a rock. They're bad for copyright reasons, just like how to make himself. You know, you raise a good point. Shotgun, shotgun. Now I've got 2 shotguns.
Science.
Oh.
It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
Another thing that they couldn't get for copyright reasons.
Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Night Springs. Legally distinct from the Twilight Zone.
A quantum suicide.
Oh, this is one of my favorite episodes.
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute.
Well, what institute?
A practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation.
Cat Thermos is supposed to be Fraggle Rock. Jim Henson Studio said no,
is a
so
loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think...
That's not a thought experiment, that's a regular experiment.
Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait.
What about a different gun?
What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen.
No circumstances, really.
Insane.
No? What if someone else takes the gun and then shoots?
Insane?
Well, we're about to see something like that happen.
Supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
And dead.
Poor Dr. Colvin. Felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Yeah, the thing I never got about that episode, though, is he branches off. He creates the machine that he's in. The machine makes sure that he's in the universe where he survives. But if there's two universes, then the other him also has the same machine. So, why does that machine not work in that universe? It's a paradox. I guess it is a paradox. Oh, infinite revolver ammo. Well, I guess I should use the revolver then. Stucky, you here? Doesn't work because the guy pulled the puck. It might just be that we were watching one of the alternate universes where the alternate universe where he died, and in the Prime universe, which we weren't watching, he actually lived still. Barrel. The barrel does nothing. Ow! Ow! Gotta remember to dodge! Dying. Is there light? Is there light anywhere? Okay, time for shotgun. Shotgun o'clock. Carl, is that you? Alright, Carl, for you. Flare gun.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Sorry, but I have to raid and run because I need to head off to bed. Another early day tomorrow. Enjoy the stream. Bye, Ms. Manon. Thanks again for the raid. Also, I hope I did the shout-out thing correctly. Oh, okay, thermos. Let's take a good look this time. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's not plaid. So, I don't know why plaid was in my head. But, oh, it does say something on it. And I think you did it correctly, and thank you for that. You're welcome. Nook told me that it's common courtesy. After I was asked, because I've noticed that I was raiding people, and then they were giving me shout-outs, and I was like, wait, am I supposed to be doing that when people raid me? And she was like, they were like, yeah, it's like the polite thing to do. And I was like, okay, I gotta learn to do that. Now, anyway, what is written on this thermos? Does that say diner? Oh, it's probably Deb's Diner. I think that was the name of the diner that I picked up the keys at. Coca-Cola. Oh. Hello. Open. Turn on. And away we go. I do it when people raid me too. I even made it custom. Everyone who raids me gets the shout out and it'll play a random thing when they do. I need to figure out how to do that. Can I message you later and ask you how to do that? Because I saw that other people have that set up and I wanna have that too. Here, okay, cool. Expect a message from me when you wake up tomorrow.
The lights of the gas station felt comforting.
Bye-bye. Have a good sleep. And a good day tomorrow. Now, let's see. It's not hard to set up. I got the idea from another streamer myself. And then you stole the idea from them, and then I'll steal the idea from you. If you're gonna steal from the best. Oh, I have manuscript pages to read. Let's see. Rank. Flights are taken one night. TV in the
I
gas
stepped
station.
into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see...
No, talk yourself up. Call yourself the best, and it'll become true. Manifest your fate. Wake lies to the sheriff.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple...
Okay, bye-bye for real now.
Things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Oh. And then I think that's it. So these manuscript pages have spoilers.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived.
Oh.
If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
This really is like that Stephen King story.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Losing mind. Nordic walking. Incontestably proven health benefits. The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music for the children. Bucktooth Charlie afternoons. And Montgomery, the Mystics Amazing Phantasmagoria evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. It's like 2 floats. It's hardly legendary. Oh, phone!
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello, Miss Sheriff.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Just like in the manuscript. See, like I said, spoilers. But a more interesting development. No Island! Bum, bum, bum!
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night.
End of episode 1.
Just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper.
Oh, it literally says that. Okay, I don't need to be the one to say it.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you
For those of you who weren't here last episode.
I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
Or for people with short attention spans.
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Did not mention the Stucky person. Episode 2 taken. New York City, 3 years ago. Is that how people carry groceries? It's not how people carry groceries.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
I love a good snowstorm. I know most people don't, but I guess I'm just weird like that. Man, this is a nice apartment. Look at this, I got a balcony and everything. Yeah, me too. Snow is good. Snow is good. I got a big TV, but it's not set up yet. You should totally have it set up for the snowstorm. Imagine, like, sitting here on these couches, watching the snow go by. Maybe put on a fire. Do you have a fireplace in this apartment? I don't see one. Anyway, coffee. Wait, before I do that, I'm gonna go see if there's more collectibles. Because there was a thermos. And if memory serves, once I put on the coffee, I don't get to wander around. Oh, hey, another QR code. Alan Wake. Return to sender. Alan Wake. What I can't forget. Alan Wake. Alex Casey. Alan Wake. The things that I want. Alan Wake. The Fall of Casey. And they're all an Alex Casey thriller. Oh, yeah. I remember now. I think, Oh, manuscript page. I think, if I remember correctly, Remedy also makes, Max Payne. And, what is it? Alex Casey is basically Max Payne. Anyway, manuscript.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake.
Alan Wake.
Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Cool.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
It's so noir. In every sense of the word. Oh.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated...
Hi, thank you for the follow.
Tri-state area. People are advised to stay
Your
indoors.
name is...
Many roadways are already closed.
something Guardian.
Not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather's not
Third day of the
expected to clear up anytime soon.
Huh. All of those windows have the same red object in the window. Very popular in that building. You have a laundry machine in the bathroom? That's weird, right? That's not just me, that's weird, right? Right? I hope I'm not the only one who thinks that's weird. 'Cause then I'd be the weird one. I can't have that. Alright. I think I've seen everything in the apartment. Time to make the coffee. Oh wait, there's a store here. This door is nothing. Never seen a washing machine in a bathroom. I know, right?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Go to Alice.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
Yeah.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
My dear. My
These
dear
look
Fest.
really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan?
Oh.
Alan, please
Hi.
check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Still afraid of the dark.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi, okay.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna shine this
We'll
right
just
in your
break out
face.
the candles.
I know.
Barry probably
it's
knows what
stupid,
he's doing.
But it's just,
He probably got the job because
especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know?
That's
It
mean.
gets to me.
I love you.
Although,
Tell me a story.
might not be inaccurate.
Okay.
Who knows?
I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah.
The clicker!
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
You're kind of sweet. See? It's just so much more magical than a blizzard. Alright, back to the real world.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple
Ew,
of days.
cooties.
Thanks.
There's probably a true professional looking at photos like,
Well then,
you
Mr.
suck.
Wake, we're done.
Say it outright.
If
Has
the
to
pain
make
gets any worse or you
modifications and
experience
gets
any other
mad.
symptoms, you should come see me.
Barry is kind of a lot.
Sarah, Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Also, he brought a fish with him.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Steal the
Are
fish.
you a fishing man, Mr. Wake?
I can't steal the fish.
really,
I would love to steal the fish.
But
I'd love
it
to
can
steal
be
the fishing
very
rod.
Relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
And Cauldron Lake really is far out of the way of the town. Or at least the cabin that we went up to. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Barry. So I don't know if you played this game before, but I totally believe Alice is in the right. Barry is a lot. Spoilers. Now let's see what else I can read and steal and stuff. Have you seen this man? Disappeared on 6/20/07. Identifying features: knack for winning contests. I wonder if that's an Easter egg. Cat! There's a missing cat! And they hung up the poster at the police station. I appreciate that. That makes me feel seen. As somebody's pet, I hope that if I went missing, somebody would hang up my poster in a police station.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Okay.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Bring back 90s beige. No, it's so ugly looking. Look at it. Ew. I have to disagree with you strongly. Another thermos. Another manuscript page. Another radio.
Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right?
Yeah, silver lining.
We'll be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
No, I don't like those either. Oh my god, my PC came with a bunch of LEDs. I had to, go into BIOS to turn them all off. I have a keyboard that has glowing LEDs underneath it, and, the whole thing lights up like a Christmas tree. I hate it. I turned it off. My mouse has that, too. All LEDs everywhere, and I, need to go into, the PC settings to turn them off, but not even, the PC settings. The subsystem of the PC settings. Like I said, BIOS and stuff.
Mr. Wake, your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
Yeah, I don't know why PCs look like that today.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Alice!
I'm talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Hey, mister!
Of course, Mr. Wake.
Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright.
I am alright.
Good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Oh, manuscript page. Waiting for the solar punk aesthetic to hit high-tech aesthetics. That would be nice.
Light hurt my eyes
Or wind
and made
punk.
my headache.
Wind punk is underutilized.
Go through the fence on the left.
Never heard of solar punk. I do hope it's more tasteful than steampunk. It is! It's ecologically friendly aesthetics. Actually, now that I think about it, wind punk and solar punk are very similar. But basically, take the idea of steampunk, adding knobs and stuff to everything, and instead make it, really pretty and aesthetically pleasing with, solar panels and, ecologically friendly, sources of power.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go.
And more item.
It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting.
Also, Art Nouveau styling, so organic shapes and windows everywhere. Yeah, very similar to wind punk.
There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Bye-bye, radio. Okay, now we're going to examine the junk. Okay. The Junko! Take that! Oh, damn! Alan, you got a hell of a kick there.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is
I
going
can't pick it up.
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I
There we go.
needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
So Alice has not been taken by supernatural forces after all. Instead, she's been kidnapped by ransomers. Hey, buddy.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
I'm looking like a madman. Hey, what happens? Like, this guy's falling asleep. I feel like I should turn off the lights. Also, he snores. Like, it sounds like he's drinking the last bits of water from the bottom of a cup with a straw. Look at what a good friend Barry is, coming all the way out here.
To settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
BAM!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me
Fluff
out.
that guy. Cauldron. Cauldron,
What the hell was that about, Al?
Oh yeah, Cauldron Lake.
Play
You guys are
a
cauldrons.
game with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Ah, it's that girl again, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake.
Is that an Apple Watch? That couldn't be an Apple Watch. This is before Apple Watches were invented.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Skeleton of a Columbian mammoth. Mammoth columbi. The specimen, estimated to be 1,400 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, and the Columbian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Even though it never lived in this place ever, because it was from La Brea. And that's in California. And we're in Washington.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry,
Just a little coke.
and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Pennsylvania's state fossil is the Phacops rana, a Devonian period trilobite. I didn't even know state fossils were a thing. Is that a real thing? I would have imagined that was made up for the game.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Doc!
Hey, Rusty, right? You run cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Okay, never mind. I guess that conversation will continue later.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry.
Is he wearing a Hawaiian shirt under there?
Real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
It's totally a Hawaiian shirt. You know what? State should have a state dog. State dog breed.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Now, will you continue the conversation from before?
Just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know.
Harry equals
I just don't
Echo.
want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
Thing is, I like Barry, but I know that Alice is in the right regarding the photos.
You shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you...
Oh, I didn't mean to cut the conversation short. I thought we would continue the conversation. Why do games do that?
Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
Call the FBC.
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to
According to
come alone.
Wikipedia, there's 7 states without a state fossil. A few of those have had one proposed, and one is Texas, which has a state dinosaur.
Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
State dinosaur is a lot cooler than having a state fossil. Are you sneezing? Stop it.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Okay, now you're just milking it. You sneeze once, and it's, you know, God bless you, and it's fine. You sneeze twice, and it's like, okay, sure, fine. Like, God bless you again. You sneeze 3 times, and it's like, okay, you need to stop now. You sneeze 4 times, and it's like, okay, you need to die. You're milking it too much. State fossil is more inclusive, though. It is more inclusive, but state dinosaur, come on, that just has a way cooler ring to it. No, light should be on. I don't think Pennsylvania has a state dinosaur. I have no idea. No clue. Anyway, manuscript time.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
One place.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's
These
Gate,
files
the
are like
waterfall
shark
and the mountain
plants.
behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above.
Oh, which state has a state shark? A shark fossil.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I don't live in that state.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
And that's all of them. All the ones I have for this chapter. Alright, let's go meet the kidnappers. Oh, what's that? What is that? Oh, the cross? Cross sticks? New York's sea scorpion. A sea scorpion? They have scorpions in the sea? That sounds bad. Ah, man, you thought the sharks were dangerous.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Another manuscript page.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
I believe it's either Minnesota or Michigan that has a giant beaver. We took a vote several years ago, and of course, the giant beaver won because giant beaver. What were the other options?
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Alright, fine, I guess we're walking.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Or at least her driver's license. According to Wikipedia, the giant beaver... What's happening? Hello? Hello? According to Wikipedia, the giant beaver was proposed in 2022. Don't know if it has been officially declared yet for Minnesota. I used to know somebody from Minnesota. They said it funny. They were like, Minnesota. Although I think she was doing that on purpose. Manuscript page. Gimme. I'll read this one later. We have bad guys to kill. Or enemies to go on adventures with. And more manuscript pages. Yeah, I'll read them later. Definitely later. What state has the smallest drinks? The smallest drinks?
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Rusty! Rusty! What happened to Max?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Anyone?
I'm coming!
Please help! Back here. I'm back here.
Oh, dang!
Mr. Wake?
Oh, Minnesota.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page.
Max, you're okay!
Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty.
Hang on. I'll be right back.
I don't know if he's gonna make it.
Wouldn't be far.
Also, I'm gonna take your gun.
Page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what.
I should let Max out of this cage. Alright, maybe if I hurry, he won't die. Get the lights on. Get the lights on. Oh, it's out here? This is the office over here. Oh, this is way too far. He's definitely gonna die.
Was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Unlock. Ah, manuscript page. I actually do want to read this one, because he was talking about a manuscript page. Rusty died.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Also, according to the article at Wikipedia and link, the Science Museum from Minnesota held a vote. Giant Beaver was a write-in and received 25% of the 11,000 votes.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Also, some other options were crow shark, scimitar-toothed cat, and tritobite. What is a scimitar-toothed cat? That sounds badass.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
You gotta have that Hollywood magic. Or so they say. Okay. Looking for lights. Looking for light switches. Also some batteries and some revolver ammo. Oh!
It was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh! Shouldn't have left Rusty alone.
He was covered with oily patches.
Hey there, guy. Ow! Bang! 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 Okay, Rusty, are you still alive? Are you still even here?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Oh no! Please, Max! Max! They got Max. Don't worry, Max. You will be avenged. Rusty, did you kill Max?
Rusty, no! Never!
Rusty? Max needs revenge.
Pets must be leashed.
Bang! This is for Max. What? Where's my shotgun? Do I need to re-get all of my ammo? All of my different guns? Have to be after each level? I didn't know that. Well, if that's the case, there's no excuse for saving ammo at the end of levels. Let it rip. Beyblade, let it rip. Let it rip. I never watched Beyblade, but that's what they say, right? Okay. And I haven't even started hiking up to that mountain yet. this is the visitor center. It's gonna be a long journey. Hello?
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Beyblade is peak show meant to sell a toy, making the toy seem so much more crazy, extreme, and exciting than it actually is. Why didn't they ever make a Magic the Gathering show? That seems like it would have been a great idea. Maybe it's too American. Well, no, because the Americans had shows dedicated to selling toys. We had G.I. Joes and Transformers. We never had a show promoting a card game, though. We really only had shows promoting toys and action figures and video games. Never any card games that I can recall for America.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Magic the Gathering is the first trading card game. It was sort of predated that wave. Wait, how old is Magic the Gathering? I don't actually know. I know Dungeons & Dragons is like from like the 60s. D&D had a cartoon show in the 80s and it was pretty good. Yeah, D&D had a show. That's more a show promoting a board game. I mean, it's not a board game, but it's... I don't know what else to classify it as. Shotgun! Shotgun! Look at that, shotgun o'clock. Magic was 1993. I feel like Transformers was in the 80s and G.I. Joe was in the 80s. I might be mistaken about that. But then that would mean they had time to make Magic. Didn't predate those. It predated them. Hello? Hello? Would you like to meet my friend, Mr. Shotgun? Oh! I see you. Triple tap. Forgot about Transformers. Never forget about Transformers. I remember there was a CGI Beast Transformers show too. What was it? Was it Beast Wars? I think it was Beast Wars. And then they made a movie of that just recently, right? But it was a crossover. It was Transformers versus the Beastmasters, Beast Mode, Beast Wars. Transformers versus Beast Wars. Like Care Bears versus Care Cousins. Oh yeah, that was another show dedicated to selling a toy. Care Bears. Actually, they should totally do that. Care Bears versus Care Cousins. I'd watch that. It's not going down so easily. Ow. Alright, you definitely need a shotgun. To the face. Care Bears started as greeting cards? Did it? I'll take your word for that. But I had no idea. Also, I think early Magic the Gathering didn't really have much of a plot. That I could not speak to on any level of authority. I know very little about Magic the Gathering. The Great Old One, felled by lightning in 1937. Its exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record height. Nearly a record height. Almost. It came pretty close. Strawberry shortcake, I'm quite sure, also began as greeting cards. Strawberry shortcake I know absolutely nothing about. Strawberry shortcake, I know the Robot Chicken sketches and that's it. Ow! So close to dying. I need some light. Can I shine the flashlight on myself to recover health? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Magic the Gathering. So, I know only a few things about Magic the Gathering. What few things that I know about Magic the Gathering could fit into a thimble. Ow, I was gonna recover health with that. One thing I know is just recently they did a collaboration with Lord of the Rings. They made a bunch of Lord of the Rings cards. And as a special promotion, they made just the One Ring card. And they hid it in a regular old booster pack and sent it out somewhere into the world, where it was found by somebody, and I believe it was appraised at like $2 million, becoming the most valuable Magic card ever. I might be misremembering the price range, but it was an absurd amount for a piece of cardboard with some paint on it. Bear alert. Oh, man. I hope in Alan Wake 2 we get to fight like some animals that have been taken by the darkness instead of just birds. Imagine a darkness bear. Oh, you're one of those big ones, aren't you? It's harder. It's harder than I remember, probably because I usually play on easy mode. Bear alert. Except that big guy's the bear. It fits. Damn it, they're flanking me! Bang! 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 Okay, cool, survived. I have survived. I will survive! Only one round of ammo. Alright, any bonuses around this area? Any secrets, any collectibles? I'm just gonna move on. Lover's Peak. Through tree. Oh, manuscript page. No, it's just the lighting. What is that? It's a big old piece of wood. And it's physically enabled. The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the tree. 1853, the Washington Territory was formed. In 1878, Founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the town itself. 1889, Washington was granted statehood. 1929, tree damaged in a forest fire. 1970, the Bright Falls Mining Company closes its doors after a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. Mount St. Helens erupts, tree felled by a storm. Actually, was it 1987, the year that this tree was felled by a storm? Is that the same year that the other tree was struck by lightning? I'm wondering if they were in the same storm. And maybe, like, the storm has story significance that I never noticed before. Ow! I can't get past here. Wait, yes I can. Aha! It wasn't until 1996, more dates, that Magic the Gathering started overarching plots across their expansions. Previously, each expansion were like separate lores. Each expansion were like separate lores. Stories, with the first expansion being Arabian Nights, themed on not on any fictional world unique to Magic, but the public domain of 1001 Nights, aka Aladdin. Or the Thief and the Cobbler. Or just the, like, Arabian Nights, because that's like, yeah, you're right, it's public domain. Whee! It's a ride! Oh, wait. What's happening? Birds! More Takens! Hello, person.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Wait a minute. I know you from the manuscript.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
I remember the flares. They're like grenades.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just
Ow.
keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name.
I remember that guy.
In the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
Whoa. Alright, so this is kind of like an escort mission. I do the light, and you do the shooty stuff. Excuse me while I cross in the way of your fire. Why are they only trying to kill me? Ow! More flares. All the flares. Come on, do more shooty stuff. I made him vulnerable for it. Do it. It's an escort mission, but you're the one being escorted. Ah, am I the annoying escortee?
Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun.
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Okay, fine. I'll hold him off. Now it's an escort mission.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
You know, I don't have a gun. But Alan still holds his hand like he's holding a gun.
Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Whoa! Yeah, don't worry, they won't come up here.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready.
I mean, not really. You won't give me a gun. Entering Lover's Peak.
This is it, Wake.
This guy's so rude for no reason. He's rude because he's a kidnapper.
We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Or he's a kidnapper because he's rude.
Gun! They're coming! That's not how this goes.
Oh, there's a thermos! Miss. Ah! Ow! That guy looks like a Russian tracksuit mafia person. Damn it!
Get some!
Get some! Ow! Not me get some, you get some.
That's right.
They're still coming. Yes, come down into the lights. Get lighted. Well, that guy did a sick grind. You see that? Ah, it's one of those big ones. Ah! I saved myself with the flare. I got an achievement for it. Man, thank God this guy has unlimited health. Apparently unlimited health, anyway. Oh crap, I'm out of flares! I thought I had more. Save me, kidnapper!
That's right. You just keep coming. Die already, die!
No, I do not have unlimited health.
See? Nothing to
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
Oh! Again! Gimme!
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
And one manuscript page.
Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
How to get back to Barry B. Benson. Gotta finish that manuscript for the B movie. Yeah, as long as we're at a midpoint. Let's actually read the manuscript. Let's see. Haven't read this one
In
yet.
that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Aww. Rusty had a bad life before he died.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
But who are they? Who were they?
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
They're hunting me!
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Yeah. Maybe this whole thing is a metaphor for being afraid of the dark. Hey, get back here. It's a kidnapper or taken? Or taken kidnapper. Ow, what? I thought that was a manuscript. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Rusty had willingly hurt like hell. He was stuck.
Okay, those are not manuscript pages. Those are bear traps. Do not step in the bear traps. There's a lot of them. My God, there's a lot of them. And they only glow when I'm pointing the flashlight at them. Never gonna let that happen again. Had enough bear traps for one lifetime. Oh yeah, I was wondering if this game was going to introduce a trap that you were going to keep stumbling into. I'm not going to keep stumbling into it this time. It's not going to happen. Gonna see them this time. Okay, now that kind of trap is hard to avoid. Whoa! Okay, cool. At least it's not a mine. Yeah. Small miracles. Not a mine. Okay, did I find a shotgun? No, I did not find a shotgun. Okay, no shotgun for me. What's happening? Yeah, I wonder how that kidnapper's doing, because I have his gun. He must be having a hard time of it, right? I hope he is. Because he's a jerk. Ah, generator. That means light. Oh crap, oh crap, crap, crap. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Phew! That was close. Okay. Thermos. Oh, the VTube studio crashed. Hold on a second. Restart that. It's currently restarting. Shotgun! No, not a shotgun, a hunting rifle. I hear people outside. Alright, let's try this out. Ooh! Maybe better than a shotgun. Alright, I'll save that for later. Alright, where to now? This way. General this way direction. Where are we going? What? Oh, flare. I'll take that. I was just thinking this area was too big and too quiet. And there, easy. I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, more guys. And you. Okay. And now what's this? Hunting rifle ammo, revolver ammo. Oh, generator. Generator? I hardly know her. Oh, don't want to fall in the river. I thought I heard somebody breathing, but it was just me. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! I'm being ambushed. Ah! I need breathing room. Whoa. Can't fit. Alright, cool. Not so hard. Only died a little bit. Climbing. It is a kind of a long level. Oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh! Okay. Oh. Goo! Goodbye, Goo. What is this stuff? I think there's a manuscript page explaining this stuff. It's like concentrated dark matter or something. Dark presence. Just messing up the whole place. Oh, manuscript page. I'll bet this whole place is gonna fall into the water in a second. I'm gonna have to do a daring escape or something. Whoa! Ah, no! Ah, crap! Okay, nobody saw that. Let's try again. Okay. No, you saw nothing. And if you tell anybody about it, I'll just deny it. It'll be your word versus mine. And everybody knows that I'm not a liar. No, but I can't jump. Hey! Meh. We can't help it if my owner never takes me out for exercise. Well, I kind of expected that whole thing to fall into the water, but I guess it,
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Be aware of Widowmakers. The darkness is... The darkness is something. He keeps coming! Okay. Darkness wears her face. Darkness wears her face. Don't know what that means. Double hunting rifles. Manuscript page. I got an achievement for finding 25 manuscript pages. Why did I say 26? Where to next? Ah! I see the way. Up here. Rats? Yeah, I think we only ever fight crows in this game. Would have made a lot of sense to have bats as an enemy, just like crows. Ow! I didn't think that thing was gonna hit me. I'm trying to dodge. There. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. That could have been worse. Drop hazard. That's the least of my worries. Wait a minute. Am I just on the other side of this thing where I fell from? Ah. So little time, so little progress. I mean, so much time, so much progress. Campground. You know, I bet a lot of the Taken that I'm fighting are missing campers. Wait, crap, get away, Alan! Get away, I think he's got a chainsaw, he's definitely got a chainsaw! Run! Run! In fact, wait, this thing. Don't run, actually. I said, use the flare. Use more flare. Okay, not so bad. How can you tell? He's got a chainsaw. He's cloaked in shadows. I can see the profile of the chainsaw. You could too. You saw it. You heard it. You know what's going on. You know what's going on when you hear vroom, 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 vroom. You know it means chainsaw. Hello?
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
A motorcycle? You...
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Can I
get the car from the locked garage? It would get me back to Barry faster. And
I
the
would
headlights were a welcome bonus.
Headlights are a welcome bonus. Hello? Anyone in here? Anyone with car keys? Oh?
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own.
You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Ow! What just happened? What just hit me? Was it the wheelbarrow? Okay, I can definitely see that happening. Whoa! Wait, how long were you in there? Where did you go? Okay, open up. All right, now we're talking. Brake and reverse. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Oh, boost the lights. Boost the headlights. Hell yeah. I feel invincible now. Unless there's a roadblock. Is this the campgrounds? Is this the visitor center? Bam! This does seem familiar. Ah, yes, here we are. This is definitely the visitor center. Oh, Max is still dead. Poor Max. At least he didn't get taken by the darkness. That's the last thing I need. Fight more dogs. This is a game without any evil dogs in it.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Aha! Whoa! Ow! Well, I'm ready for you this time. Just as long as I can lose ammo. I can run out of battery power as long as I don't run out of Energizer brand batteries. I should get a nickel every time I say Energizer. I say it so much more often. Wow. Come on, you jerks. Ready for you? Perform a cinematic dodge 20 times. Achievement unlocked. Oh, crap. I forgot to reload. Whoa. Stop throwing things. Okay. Now back up the mountain. Barry, I'm on my way. Stop calling.
You son of a bitch. Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Oh, I just noticed all these birds. Oh boy. That's gonna be something in a second.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Darkness controls the Taken. somebody's been here recently to give me supplies. Thank you, person.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Discover 5 hidden chests. Achievement unlocked. Hey, can you let me in? Alright, I'm ready for you. Come on. Come on back. Come on, I'm ready this time. There you go. I'm trying. Also, let me in, damn it. Wait at that. Is that why you're allergic and sneezing? Ah, where'd you come from? Gotcha. I think, maybe. I don't know. I hear. There. Got a whole bunch of you. There. Come on. Come on closer. Come on. What's keeping you? You're gonna run out of flares if you're not careful. I am gonna run out of flares, but it's fine. Because these weapons don't carry over between levels.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Fine, I forgive you.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me,
Still got writer's block.
supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day.
She sounds a little bit hypnotized.
Soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Ah, it wasn't Deb's Diner. Oh Dear Diner. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Wa-da-wa-wa. Wa-da-wa-wa. I like this song.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you tell me where I am?
And that is... Hold on, I'll show up in a second. And... End of episode 2. Alright. Went a little bit overtime. But I really want... I don't want to end this... Because this game literally splits it up into episodes. Like, I don't want to end in the middle of an episode. That seems... I don't like that. I don't know. It seems messy to me. So, join me on Wednesday for episode 3. And depending on how long it goes, also episode 4. We'll see how long it goes. I don't remember how long it goes. And with that, I will raid you over to somebody. You know, I wonder if Alan Wake 2 is also going to be episodic. Let's see, who is live right now? Pocket Pickle. I don't know this person, but I will find out who they are. Okay, yeah, I will raid you over to this person now. Okay, let's see. Raid. Now. Cool. Alright. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for playing with me. I hope that you had a good time. Join me on Wednesday for more Alan Wake. And we're going to go through the whole series before Alan Wake 2 comes out in a month. Bye-bye. Thank you for playing with me. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.